Richard, and hey, I wanted to welcome you to checking out another video that I'm doing today, and this is actually on how to set up a get response autoresponder. Now, this video is assuming that you've already set up an get response account, and the focus is on get response today as an autoresponder. Now, why would you want to have an autoresponder? Here's the reason why. If you're getting into marketing, and you want to be able to reach out to a broad audience and you want to be able to follow up with them, it's important for you to build a list. And when you build a list, you need a vehicle on the back end to be able to build your list. And that would be an autoresponder. There's Aweber and a GetResponse, which is the one I'm going to demonstrate today, are the ones of choice. So let me get started here with GetResponse. So assuming that you already have a GetResponse account set up, typically, or if you do set one up, one of the first things you're going to have happen every time you log in is it's going to pop up, and it's really cool because they give you a video of how to get started in 3 easy steps. And there's 3 different videos that you can actually watch to just basically, and I recommend that you do that when you set up your GetResponse account because it'll walk you through getting set up, and it's pretty straightforward. And the thing about GetResponse that I like a lot is GetResponse is actually very easy to use, very intuitive. There's so many different features in it, but I'm not going to focus on that today. I'm just going to show you how to go in and set up your own autoresponder. Okay, so here you have build an email list video, send a newsletter, and I'll be doing a tutorial on how to do, basically add people to your email list, and there'll be another tutorial on creating a newsletter. These are very simple things to do. And then also send autoresponder. These are good videos on it. So let me just go ahead and close out of that. And these are different campaigns that I have set up right now. And I have a combination of different pages for each campaign, and they actually will come in through these different campaigns. In fact, I just set my autoresponder up, so the numbers are not gigantic as of yet, but they are growing pretty much on a daily basis. So let's start off with creating an autoresponder. So one of the first things you want to do is you want to go into, let me go back here, my apologies. So you want to go into and set up your autoresponder. You want to go here and you want to create your autoresponder. Okay, real simple. Okay, and so I'm going to call, I'm sorry, you want to create a campaign first. I apologize for this. I'm thinking in my mode where I actually have to go in here and create an actual campaign. So what you want to do is you want to ignore that. These are all the autoresponders that I have created and campaigns. So you have to create a campaign first before you actually create an autoresponder. So let me just start with that. First thing you want to do is you want to go into where it says your current campaign, click the drop down, and click create campaign. Now you're going to want to give your campaign a descriptive name. So I'm just going to say test, I'll just call it RC underscore test campaign. Okay, and that's it. And then you but you can also copy campaign settings from another campaign, but that's more in the advanced level, and I won't get into that right now. This is just really setting up. And here's the reason why you want to create a campaign. You want to create a campaign first because in order for you to be able to create an autoresponder that goes with it, which will be in a different lesson, you will have to have a campaign created first. So I'll go ahead, and as long as it doesn't have an existing one in there, I'll click create, and there we go. See? So now after we do that, then we get into creating the autoresponder. And you want to create an autoresponder, and the autoresponder is simply, if you don't know what it is, and you may already, but if you don't know what it is, an autoresponder is simply automated emails. These are a series of emails that you set up for a given period of time for the people that opt into your list to receive over a period of time. The beautiful thing about this too is when you're building a list, if you have any kind of offers or information that you want to provide to your list without spamming, because this is permission-based marketing, anyone that comes into your autoresponder is going to come in usually through a page from a website that you have integrated to your autoresponder. And the beautiful thing about this and the power behind this is that your autoresponder is going to help you to build a list of your followers that you can actually send emails out to pretty much on the whim whenever you have a good piece of information or an offer, but if you have them on follow-ups of good information, that's good content, that's value to them, then it's a great tool to have. So now let me go into creating an autoresponder real quick since we're already on the topic. Now, usually whenever you go to, you know how you fill out a form, and sometimes what will happen is you'll end up going to a page and you'll fill out a form, and all of a sudden when you fill out the form with your name, your email address, phone number or not, and you click submit, it's going to allow you into the website, but then you'll get an automatic email. It's usually the first email. So basically, you can create the email automatic, and it's always on day 0. That means that as soon as a person comes in, it's going to go to them immediately. And you want your autoresponder to be set up for every day of the week. So I usually have those settings the same. Now, me personally, you can the first thing you want to do is you can choose a message you already have written, but that's something else. Let's just focus on creating a brand new message. So let's just say I want to create a brand new email. This is going to be the first email that goes out as soon as a person signs in. So let me just say first test email. Okay? Look at that. Pardon my all thumbs here. And say um, thanks for joining us. Okay? That's your subject line. And if I could spell correctly, it's late at night here. Thanks for joining us. You can personalize it. Put a space there, and you see where it says personalize. You can insert the first name. Pretty cool, huh? Then you go over here to click next. Now this takes you to, you can pick the templates. I always start from scratch. You can either go plain text. I never like to use plain text because everybody has HTML. And I've never had any problems with the email being delivered. So I usually start from scratch with a blank template, and then I just go down here and I pick just a blank one, because you can have it formatted where you can have pictures and where you can add them in there, but I'll show you. So I'm actually picking a blank HTML template, and then I just double click on the text, and I'll just call it some fancy text email from blah blah blah, signed or sincerely RJ. This is just a bold, you can see it's already in there. What I like to do also is I like to make sure the font does not default. I like to have it at Arial, and I set mine usually for, depending on what I'm sending out, I usually have it at 12, 11 or 12. But sometimes when I'm sending out an announcement, I like to have it a little bit bigger because people are looking at it on different mediums like smartphones or tablets or whatever the case may. And that's it. You can say, and there's a beautiful thing about it here too, is you can actually add hi, and then you can personalize it again just by doing that, highlighting the mouse over that, and picking the first name, and look what it does. Puts it right there. So what if I say, check out this link. Check out this link. And then I just do this. I can highlight it all. I can bold it, which is Control B or B. And then I could say, I want to add a hyperlink. And that's the button there for hyperlink. So I can just say www, and this is my domain, richardjcooper.com. That's all you do. How about that? And then you just click OK, and now it's hyperlinked. Isn't that cool? So when they actually get your email, it'll have the hyperlink in there. Now this is just my emails, of course, are a lot more polished and more professional, but for the sake of this tutorial video, I figured I would show it to you. So we're going to go down here to click next, And I don't know why this is doing this. I'm actually looking at something here, and there we go. All right, there we go. So you click on the next, and then I could say save and publish. Yeah, make sure you make everything is correct on here. Day one, and then you go click save and publish, and it's going to take you to another screen, and it's going to show it to you. So then you can actually preview it with the eyeball, and it'll open up in another window. See, some fancy. And if you click on your link, it'll take you to. And this is my, well, it's probably not the right domain name. I probably didn't type something right, but it's okay. Continue. All right, so then you can actually also send it to yourself. This is my email address. I just sent a test email to myself. So you can actually preview the messages when you're done. And then when you go back to your, and see, this is where your campaigns are. And if you drop down, this is a list of all my campaigns. But you want to also make sure that that's the current campaign. You want to also make sure your campaign is checked. Because if you end up, I made a mistake once and didn't check this, and I was adding them to another campaign, which I had to go in and fix real quick, but you can do it really quick. And that's pretty much it. You go back here, and you're done. So that was a tutorial on GetResponse, how to set up your first, your campaign, and how also to set up your autoresponder in your first email. So I hope you found the video of value. Please like, comment, and share, and check out my other YouTube videos. And if you're looking for a way to grow your business and ways to market your business and some tools, I have some resources in the body of this video. So feel free to go ahead and click on those resources and links. And you can also comment and leave me a message, and all my contact information is there too, and I'll get right back to you. I'm on Facebook as well. So make it a great day. Look forward to connecting with you. Take care. This is Richard.